Hello, everybody, and I don't know why I put my headphones on. I think I'm a moron. But basically, welcome to the 11th episode of Dartford FC. Dartford FC is the team we're currently at. This year's is Panorama to UCL. Basically, we take a team from Panorama South or North and try and get them to a UCL final. That's the main idea if you just tuned in for the fourth season that we are doing this in. So, welcome to the 11th episode. Today, we'll see where we are in the league after a couple of months. And let me spoil that for you a little bit. You're in for a treat, and it was a treat for me, the treat of a lifetime. So, hope you'll enjoy it. Hope you'll be enjoying. And if you like it after the video, just drop a like, subscribe, but most importantly, leave a comment. What do you think of the series? What do you think of me? What do you think of the team? Whatever you want. So, without further ado, let's go into the save. So we start this episode by actually looking at the home screen where you'll see the league has started in the Panorama National. But first, let's go through the transfer history. Alright, so let's start with the released players. Released Manny, he's still a free agent, nobody picked him up. He was decent for us, but overall I think he lacked. He never really did show us his aerial prowess, only scoring a couple of goals in the league last season around, which really wasn't enough for his jumping reach and his heading ability. He was more than a rotational player. I don't think he deserved to be in the squad, and he was basically on way too much wages for his role in the squad. We've released Tafari Moore, our starting right back for the past 2 seasons. I don't think he was that amazing for us. I don't think he was National League quality. So I released him. He went to Haven and Waterlooville back in Panorama South, one of our rivals from that league. Lincoln was released as well. He was on very high wages. He didn't really justify those wages. And moving to the Panorama National, he was really not cut out for this league. That's why he was released. Then, moving towards Tom Blair, who was a very good servant for us in the 2 seasons he played for us. Signed as a starter, he then found himself on the bench, and quite frankly, he was on, I think, 600. Don't quote me on that, but 600-ish pounds per week. Way, way, way too high for a substitute, basically. Even though he played decently at Vanarama South level, I don't think he's a Vanarama National League player. Tommy Block, same story. He's wanted basically by teams in the Vanarama South or North. He was a good rotational option for us 3 seasons. He was decent. I mean, I like the bloke. He was versatile. He played well, but unfortunately, just wasn't quality enough. All these other players are just young ones, if I remember correctly. Yep, all of these are young prospects who never made it, including Nonso Joseph, who we've tried to sort of embed into the first team for little extra development, but never really hit it off. He played 8 games, actually 10 games last season. He was poor in all of them, never showed any sign of improvement, and went to Ilkeston on a free. Other than that, we can move at the actual transfers. So on the outs, unfortunately, we had to sell Will Sweet. Notsko came with short of 250,000. Could rise up to 3 350 350,000. I'm an idiot. I don't know why I'm such an idiot, but basically that's the thing. It was a lot of money and a potential fee. Actually, it's a fee, a percentage of profit of 40%. He's now valued at best 1 million. Let's say they make a profit of 600,000. That would be 40% would be, I think, somewhere around the 250,000 150,000 margin. Maybe his value will shoot up the upcoming season, and he could be sold for much more. He's an amazing player for this level. Really, I wanted to retain him, but I mean, he's just too good for that, for this level. It was unfair for me to hold on to him. Of course, the board already accepted the offer, so it was really out of my hands. Off the back of that sale, we're actually 220,000 in the black, which is a fucking amazing. Our debt loan is 30k remaining, which means we could pay that off and still be a rich club in the Panorama National. Our transfer budget sits at 67,000, but I'm not planning to use it because I don't have any reason to use a transfer budget. What I'm more interested is the payroll budget, which has shot up this season at 17,000, which is amazing for us. We still have one of the lowest budgets um, in the league, but still it's fantastic, and we're spending almost all of it. We still have a little bit left for cushion, and because I could just shift some money from the transfer budget there, maybe some money to the scouting budget as well. That is the main point. Then we have this was the only permanent outgoing transfer we made. We loaned Murphy, we loaned Ashdown, and I think we're potentially also loaning McDougall. Those are players that needed some first in football. We couldn't offer that to them, and you'll see why. First signing we've made, Edai, super good goalkeeper, amazing goalkeeper. I think he's got what it takes to play at this level and to be a really improvement over Lincoln. I mean, he is an improvement over Lincoln, to be fair. Next, Luther Munakandafa, Zimbabwean player. He plays for the Zimbabwe national team. Super fast, very good off the ball, very good dribbling. For this level, I think he'd be amazing and super versatile. We could play him on either role in the final third. That's what I want from these players from now on. And he actually looks nice. He even he even started very good the preseason. He joined from Notts Go actually. Hmm. I think we sold. Yeah, we sold Sweet to Notts Go and got Luther, who was released by them. He played at this level last season. He played decently. I want more from him. Let's see if he can deliver. Then we have Billy Hibbs, our new advanced playmaker. I think he's a huge improvement over Maloney. He's also much younger. That's the thing. Just looking at the polygon, he's just a more physical player, a more technical player of overall. He's a he's a speedy player, or speedy. He's faster than him than Maloney, that's for sure, and he can impose himself on the pitch. That's what we wanted. And he actually has the same passing vision. He just has better teamwork. He has better first touch, better technique. I mean, overall, it's a huge improvement. He can also play not ball winning midfielder, but he could play box to box in the eventuality that we need that from him. But undoubtedly, Josh Chestnut, our new advanced forward. I think this guy is much better than Stevens. I mean, you can see there more physical, faster, has more attacking presence, more technical, not good in the air, which I don't particularly enjoy, but he's not really useless in the air. That's the main thing. And he's stronger than Stevens, actually. His physicals are on a different level. His mentals are quite the same, almost, but Essen is 4 years younger than Stevens. He can improve in this. That's what I'm counting on. And the differences are small uh, in their mental capacities. The technicals is where Essen actually shines. 16 dribbling, 15 finishing. That is insanity. His first touch is poor. We'll be training that. But other than that, he looks amazing for us. Next up is Travis Johnson, our new right back. Similar to Moore to an extent, but I think he's just the better version of Moore, the same type of player. Very physical, very technically gifted. Tafari Moore is valued at more than Johnson. I think that's insanity. That's purely insanity. because Travis Johnson is just so much better. He, I think, played. Okay, he played in League Two. This was the biggest level he played at, and he played that semi regularly for Crawley. Then was released, loaned to Ireland in the Premier Division. So I think he comes with very good credentials to us. Very, very physical player, mentally solid, technically decent for this level. But in the mentals and physical departments, he is amazing for us. Next up, a prospect is at playmaking. Tassos Aronis, released by Chelsea. He is one of the few prospects that have huge potential that I've managed to snap up. This is a conscious effort on my part to bring in some young prospects for the future that we can actually develop and will develop here at the club and become established players if someone doesn't come and snap him up, of course, which will probably happen. I mean, he's just amazing. Just comparing him to Hips is insanity. I think Ronis is really close to reaching Hips level. As an advanced playmaker, I think in some areas actually Aronis is better, but overall Hips is still the main choice. But give him 2 years or 3 years at most, he will surpass Billy Hips by a lot. I feel like. Then we've got Ryan Wharton, another prospect, slightly uh, not as good currently as Aronis, but he could provide some coverage in the wide defensive areas. Immense physically, mentally sound. His technicals are pretty poor, but at this level, I think I would concentrate more on physicality than technicals. Very good prospect. Will be trying to play him as much as possible this season. Him and Aronis, I think, will be starting substitutes. They'll be starting on the bench just to give them more game time and help them develop. George Lewis, another youth prospect. Uh, his potential is not as great as the other guys, but I think he looks amazing for this level. Probably will give him a shout out in the team. Actually, I don't think he's a striker. He is an advanced playmaker in my books. Call me wrong, but I think he could be an amazing advanced playmaker down the line. Perhaps a winger, advanced playmaker, or false nine. I think either roles suit him well, and I think he'd really shine in those in the upcoming years. Not right now because he's not that great right now, but give him a year or two. I think he'd be amazing. He was released by Bournemouth from the Prem, so he has some quality about it. And Wharton was released by Bournemouth as well. I think we're becoming Bournemouth second team by now. Matty Carson, our left back, he is amazing in my eyes. He is not an improvement on Sweet because really you can not improve on Sweet, but he is a more than adequate replacement. Technically, no. Physically, he's better, even though Sweet has slightly better acceleration and balance. Carson has amazing stamina, good pace. Mentally, I think he's more solid all around. He has much better work rate, and I want that in my left back. I want that in my wing backs. Good stamina, good work rate, and good physicals. Good mentals, very good mentals for this level. Technically wise, he's much poorer, but I don't care about that. At this level, I don't care about that. I want him to run, cross, and be smart, or as smart as can be. But yeah, Will Smith was on another different level. There was really no replacing this guy. He was just that good. He was really easily the best player in the squad. But it is what it is. I was super bummed about having to sell him, but I think he could provide a job for us. He could provide the job. He brought us some immensely useful money right now that we can use to bring in other players, maintain a steady ship. So next year around, we will be able to basically build up and challenge for the promotion. Maybe a playoff spot. Maybe winning the league. I don't know. Next down is Collins, another option, another very rotational player, one for the future. We'll give him some game time, maybe in the cups, maybe in some easier games. He's training with the first team right now, but I think he's a very good, good signing for the future. Of course, he was released by Nottingham Forest in the Prem. Will Burrell on loan from Birmingham. He can provide cover for Tusker and challenge Tusker for a place in the first team. He is very complementary to Tusker. He's faster, more better in the air, but poorer in the more technical departments of football. He is a very no nonsense center back, while Tusker is more technically gifted and a much smarter player. But physically, Burrell is better. Then we have other two young prospects. Gales, I thought was looked amazing. He isn't really that good. I don't think he'll be developing that greatly for us, but I'm willing to give him some game time. Maybe he can improve those stats and actually be a good surprise. He has the some potential. I think he might be having more potential than my assistant thinks, but let's just see. Let's just see how things go. He would be an amazing inside forward actually. Here I think he would shine. As a striker, he has 4 jumping reach. He's strong, to be fair. I don't know, might play him as an advanced forward. That could work, either advanced forward or inside forward on attack. Both positions suit him slightly. The last one is what my scouts and my assistant considered the best young player. Mm, Myself, I don't. I think he's a box-to-box midfielder. But then again, poor aggression, not that great physicals, very sound mentals to be fair, very good teamwork and work rate. I would have wanted him to be an advanced playmaker, but then again, he has no vision, or he has some vision and flair, but they're poor. So I don't think this guy. I think is one of those guys that you have and are looking amazingly on paper, but you cannot find a place to actually play them, a role they fit. I think he fits more roles, but none like a glove. None fits him perfectly. For each role you can have as a midfielder, I feel like he has some glaring weaknesses, some very good strengths, except ball winning midfielder. He cannot play that for holy shit, no. He has some very good strengths, but at the same time, some glaring weaknesses. Then again, this is our team. This is how we're gonna line up for the rest of the season. As an advanced forward, no, Adai, our goalkeeper. In the center of the defense, Burrell and Paya will start. I actually prefer Burrell over Tusker. Tusker is super error prone. Burrell might be more consistent, but we'll see. If he doesn't perform, Tusker comes back into the team. They are, in my humble opinion, super interchangeable. Apaya is the constant in the center of the defense. He is irreplaceable at the moment. I don't have a player that can do even half of what he does. Johnson at right back, amazing physical right back. Carson at left back, amazing physical left back. I mean, this is the team. This is the arching team of the save. Amazing physical wing backs. Reed is our ball winning midfielder this season as well. I mean, I trust the guy. He looks amazing for this level. He looks very good. Probably will be looking to replace him next season around. But let's give him the benefit of the doubt. I think he can be amazing. Billy Hibbs, advanced playmaker. He looks great for the role. I think he will be amazing. I think he can show us that he is a huge step up from Maloney. Foyo keeps his role in the first team. I don't think he'll be here for the whole season or for the next season. I'm not actively looking to replace him, but if my scouts find a very good inside forward, I'm signing him and replacing Foyle. He's unhappy. He wants a new deal. I'm willing to bring someone in that can actually be an improvement over him, and I don't think it will be that hard. But he's a consistent performer, so that's what I like about him. On the left, Luther, super fast, very good dribbling, very good off the ball, good flair. I mean, he can be amazing. Very good agility. That's what I like. Maybe the balance could have been a little better, but who am I to judge? Pepper retains his role as a deep lying forward. Even though he doesn't look great on paper, I cannot really fault the guy. He's been huge for us a season. It's only fair that I continue playing him, at least for this one. Maybe the next season he'll be replaced. I mean, surely he will be replaced. But for this season, he will be our starter. Essen will actually be our advanced forward. Amazing guy, fast, good finishing, very good dribbling. Maybe his off the ball would have been better. Maybe his composure, but good decisions, good flair, decent work rate. I think he'll be amazing as an advanced forward. I'm really looking forward to seeing more of him this season. Now on the bench, I'm starting with Tusker, um, Wharton, Aronis, Francis, and Gales. I want to give Gales game time because I think of all the signings, he is the one that actually fits a role that we currently employ in the advanced forward and the inside forward one. Compared to everyone else, he fits the role, these two roles, like a glove, and I want to see that from him. Hopefully, he can impress, and he can make Wolves regret releasing him. Other than that, this would be our team. Let's address the elephant in the room. So, Apaya wants to explore his options. I don't want him to explore his options, but he does want that. He doesn't want a new contract, no matter what I say. He is disappointed with the promise that I've made. Reed he wants to leave for a new contract. Foyo wants to leave. Two of our starters want to leave. Three of our starters want to leave. Oyo and Reed are replaceable. Totally replaceable. I could find a player for them by the end of the season, or even by the half point of the season. The only problem that I have is Apaya. He is currently irreplaceable. I couldn't find any other central defender that is remotely close to his level, and he's been improving. So I don't really know what to do in his case. Other than that, this is the team. Stevens is on the transfer list, hoping someone will make a bid for him. He is on 650 pounds per week, which is huge considering he's not even a substitute. He's a backup player at best. I think this season he'll be a fringe player. I want to give more game time to players like Gales and Luis, Marianne, these younger players with a lot of potential and who are, at the moment, I think, better than Stevens in many regards. So, this is the team we're going with. This is who we're rolling with. Staff wise, we have some vacancies. We'll be what you call it, filling them in the coming years, in the coming months. Sorry. I got this guy, a new head of youth development. He looks decent for this level. I'll be looking to replace him at some point. My assistant coach remains Charlie Lee. I'll never replace him. Maybe in the Prem, but no, not even then. He's very good. He used to be a head coach for Yeovil, interim head coach. I mean, they'll be our rivals this season. And our first game will be against Solihull Moors. Let's look at the league for a sec. So we have here um, Chelmsford, who went up with us. Ourselves, of course. We have, where were they? Right here, Torquay, who uh, went up due to playoffs the season before, and Yeovil, who were in our first season here, just walked the league. I think. Oh, and Josh Thomas, a striker I was so eager to bring on last year, just joined them again last year, and he looks phenomenal for this level. I'm just looking for an opportunity to sign him, but he's on huge wages. I cannot afford that. ever. But he looks amazing for this level. So, without further ado, we've been recording for a while, but I think we have the time to do one match. We'll be doing one match, and then I'll keep you posted. Let's go to the match. Match game. Um, match game. Match day. Actually, so you can see on the home screen we've played 10 games and are sitting in two. Now, uh, right. The season preview saw us at ninth. We have nobody in the Media Dream 11. We actually had a player on the left side, Sweet, who unfortunately left us. Most of the Media Dream 11 is made up of people from South Shields. And that's who are in first at the moment. And I think they will be the ones actually winning the league. Now, and we are second. Our first season in the Vanarama National League just after promotion. We are second. Let that sink in for a second. We are fucking second in the league. That's huge. 7 wins, 2 draws, one loss, and 23 points. Three more than Harrogate, and two less than South Shields. Now let's go through these games. So we started off with the game against Solihull Moors, 5-2 win. Way too many goals for that to show you, but let's move forward. 2-win against 2-1 win against Barnet, Foyo and Luther on the score sheet. In the first game, Travis Johnson and I think it was Essen actually with 2 goals. So two new signings scoring. Here Luther scored. We played against Southend, 3-2 win at home. Amazing. Peppel was just sublime for us. 3-3 draw against Tamworth was, 95th goal because Travis Johnson was sent off, so we kind of had 2 goals against us. Didn't feel right because we were winning the game and we were outplaying them. It was nice, but then again, happened. It's a draw that I would have bitten your hand off if you had offered me before starting the season. 2-win defeat at home against Altrincham wasn't perfect, but for you getting on the score sheet, they had a pen in the 76th minute. Poor performances all around from our defense, especially Burrell. Essen scored the winner against Swindon. Swindon were predicted to do much better than us, and to see that we have actually outperformed them, it was amazing. It was truly amazing. It was one of those games that feel so special, you know. The goal from Essen was very good as well. Essen has been super good for us this season. He's missed some chances, that's fair, but overall he's a huge improvement over Stevens from last season. We started off this month with a 3-1 win against Gateshead. Very good, very good game. Peppel getting on the score sheet. You'll see that recurring this episode. Peppel has been amazing and really stepped up to this level. Luther also on the score sheet. Peppel again on the score sheet in a 1-1 draw against Harrogate. We defeated Hartlepool by 3 goals, 4-1 win. 3 goals coming in the last minutes of the game, which was amazing. It really felt like a draw until the last minutes. We went ballistic, all out attack, and it paid off. It was one of those times where going on attack really paid off for us. 4-1 win against Rochdale in a game where we kind of rotated the squad a little bit, gave Collins a shout out. He had an assist, he was good. Peppel on the score sheet, Essen, and Gales, his first goal from the club in one of, his first appearance as a starter. He usually plays as a substitute. So it was amazing to see him actually get a goal in this game and be the man of the match. Oh no, not the man of the match, but an over 8 rating. That's amazing. Today we're playing Field in 6th. Um, they have 5 wins, 2 draws, 3 defeats. I would think we can beat them. Their goalkeeper is pretty good to be fair, but I think we can beat them. Their whole squad is pretty bad. I don't know why though. What happened? I mean, nothing happened for them. They just fizzled off. Their squad is pretty poor. I think we can cap off on that and on our very good form actually to maybe pull off an upset here. Actually wanted to sign this guy, but he didn't want to leave field, and I didn't have the money, basically the pool, to bring him in. But he's an amazing right back. Then again, let's see how our first team. So I've selected our first team, or best 11. The best 11 has changed a little bit. We've brought in Tasker because Burrell was so poor starting the season off. Since we brought Tasker, I think we've been a little better at the defense. But overall, it's the attack that played amazingly thus far. Um, let's go through the best performers. Basically, we have Carson, who was, I think, an amazing signing at left back. I'm kind of disappointed in his counterpart on the right, Travis Johnson. I was actually eyeing a replacement for him, but decided against it. It was this guy. I cannot find him anymore. Joshua Williams, much better player, not as physical as Johnson, but overall a better player. And I don't know. I never went for that guy because he wanted 1K in wages, and I'd rather spend that elsewhere. To be fair, on another attacking player. Then we have the central defenders. Apaya performed well. Tasker only recently performed kind of well, but overall, I think he's been underperforming this season. I might actually look for a center back than an attacking player. Hibbs was good for us starting the season. He kind of fizzled out. Our read has been pretty poor. He's not upset with me anymore, but he is pretty poor. Foyo has been poor recently. He started the season strong, but recently he's been very poor. He's upset that he wants a new contract. He wants way too much money for this level. He wants 1.5k. I cannot offer him that. I can offer at most 900, maybe 1000 if I'm feeling generous, but he wants way too high wages for his role in the team and his level at actually. Luther is very good. Um, he started playing well recently. He started the season pretty meh, one good game and then really didn't shine. But he's starting actually right now to play at the level that I'm expecting him to play. Pepal, as I've said, amazing player for us, one of our best players. I think the fans love him. I love him. He is our best performer thus far. Essen, very good start to his career with us. He's been amazing starting these games. He really is something else. Francis has been playing well, 3 appearances off the bench. He delivered. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him. He also missed a huge chance in a game, but other than that, he's been fairly good for us coming off the bench. The other substitutes, decent performances, only 20, 30, maybe 40 minutes played per game, so not really anything noteworthy there. Borrell has been very poor for us this far. I don't think I made the right choice in bringing him on loan. Might actually terminate the loan. No, I cannot. In January, I might terminate the loan if I find a better option. Gills has been good recently. Up until now, he didn't really play that greatly, but I think he's finally gelling with the rest of the squad and picking up his form. The other guys, we have, I think we have Sam, who slotted in at left back because Carson was injured for a month, and he performed admirably at this level, given the fact that he's kind of poor. And Collins, oh, he played his debut last time out. He was very solid in that debut. I might give him more opportunities, but I also want to play this set of players as well. Maybe Maloney as well, but he's pretty. Yeah, I would write. I would fizzle him out in the squad. I mean, he's on 700. I might offer him out, perhaps. Let's try and offer him out. Let's see if someone intends to come for him. Other than that, this is our squad at the moment. It's a very good squad. Actually, for this game, we have to make some tweaks. We have to bring off Tasker for Burrell, and I think bring Collins on the bench. He can slot in at center back, but honestly, I'm just gonna play Johnson there and slot him at right back or Wharton. Francis is on international duty, which is nice to see. Except for him, I think the best option to be bringing on in the attacking phases of the game would be either Luis. I think only Luis, right? Right. I think I'm bringing Luis on. And Carson is pretty shaken. I'm bringing Sam, and actually I'm removing Collins and removing Wharton. Actually, no Collins. Let's remove Collins. I think Wharton is slightly better than Collins. To be fair, he's more physical. He's faster. He's better at the attacking phases of the play. And I think all around he is a little better, even though Collins has immense mentors. Collins is really a leader in the making, but actually Aronis has 15 leadership and the potential to back that up. So today we're starting the game against Field. Let's see how we perform, because I think it will be a very good game. On a real show. I think we can win this. I hope we can win this. And South Shields are actually playing Halifax. Halifax are in 13th. Maybe they can pull off a surprise. It's a home game for them, so no, their South Shields are ahead in the game. Nice cross from Sam. Too bad no one was there to pick it up. Now they can attack. Will they attack? No. Sam, back to Foyo, hips. What can you do? Hips don't lie. To Pepper, Pepper with the cross, and Essen scores. I think Pepper was offside, but I don't know. No, it was an amazing goal. I mean, Pepper and Essen have been amazing together this season round. This pass by Hips is amazing. Maloney wouldn't have hit that, I feel like. And Essen's unmarking was amazing there, and his acceleration is super good. I think he's just a much better version of Stevens, much more improved version. We're winning the game, and 2 points off South Shields, who are not really a clear victors in that game. So that's what I mean. Yeah, can you actually save those? Holy shit, what a goal! Holy shit! Yeah, I mean he also does that. Holy shit! Amazing goal, amazing performance from the lads. I'm just praising them. I know I'm inviting failure and I'm inviting the wrath of the FM gods, but I'm just praising them. They are amazing, amazing in this game. Good XG. They've had shots, but I feel like they're outside of the box, so I'm not really concerned. They really didn't create anything. I mean, what was that? What was that throw? What was that? I don't know, Johnson. Okay, Sam to Luther. Luther to Essen. Essen, why didn't he shoot? He should have shot that. That pass was terrible, and it allowed the counter from them. I mean, Johnson stayed very good on his feet there and blocked the cross. That's what I like to see. That's his physicality. And Edai, very good save. Curry Edai is a surprise. I was expecting him to be good, but not that good. Thus far for us, he's been really important. He's kept a lot of goals or a lot of shots from going in. That's really what I mean. Hips doesn't really defend now, does he? He has 11 tackling. It was super poor for him, but also we had no central defenders there or defenders at all. Sam has been poor. Let's bring in Carson for the rest of the game. And I think I'm bringing Luther off and bringing Gales. Let's see what he can do on the right hand side. He has the pace, he has the finishing. Let's hope he can do something. Pepper in the box, passes it to Gales, and it's offside. Yep, it's offside. Why did he pass? I I just don't know. I don't know why he passed. I mean, he's playing at the deep lying forward, yes, but he should have taken the shot. He's a striker, goddammit. He's a striker and our goal scorer. Oh, I mean, they're on the attack now. Carson and Hips working that defensive phase very good. Poor pass from Carson, but we're gonna let that slide unless we concede. Carson, very good tackle and very good pass to Essen. Essen now. Essen finds a lot of space to be fair. And Pepper scores off an assist from Foyle. Super good, super good, super good. Pepper is amazing. This time he shoots. I mean, Essen always finds space behind their back four. He's just amazingly good in that regard. And Pepper, very composed finish. Pepper has 9 composure. You wouldn't say that. I mean, he keeps his cool amazingly. Very good block from Essen. I mean, Essen attacks, Essen defends. Essen is just super good. I can't believe I got that guy. He just played amazingly. As you might have noticed, we're playing our attacking system this league. I think we can benefit from just overscoring opposition because we don't have the strongest squad. We don't have the strongest squad, so actually I'm kind of leaning on the players scoring rather than the defense doing their part. I don't care about the build-up play. Carson scores there, amazing goal, 4-1. You can see it here. We just attack. That's our best form of defense. Counter attacks, positional attacks. Just bring more guys forward and score because we have amazing attacking potential in all of the team. Even our wingbacks are attack minded, and that's what I want to see from the team. A very attack minded team. Carson versus Carson. M Carson versus Matty versus Matthew. Holy shit, Matty versus Matthew. And they're playing left back as well. Are you fucking kidding me? Insane. This is the good Matty. This is the bad Matty. Right, nice work. Just Hips impressed. Foyo, very good. Finally, you're breaking that bad run of form. You're breaking the spell, Foyo. Good job for you. And Carson, again, amazing. His first goal for the club. It was well deserved. He's one of our top performers. Too bad, South Shields won 3-0. So we are still in second with a 16 plus goal difference. That's insane. We've just been promoted. Chelmsford are second in the relegation race. Yeovil are doing badly. Torquay are doing badly. Do we have any other former rivals here? I think we had the team. No, no, no. That's all of it. So we're the only former Panorama National South team actually doing well. Good job, Pepper. Amazing stuff. So this will be all from me. If you like the video, just like, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. Who's your favorite signing? Who's your favorite player right now from the team? And do you think we can win the league? I think we can win the league, but I'm relying on your support, guys, a lot. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the game. And I hope I'll see you soon by the next episode. I see you. I love you guys. I'll be seeing you and lots of kisses. Bye bye.